What's good, people? It's your boy, Remnant Prince, and I'm back with another one. So, we have here Mia Khalifa, ex-porn star. Still a porn star to me. But yeah, anyway, and she's having a rant here about how she can get any guy and all this and all that. Well, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's get right to it.
Former adult star Mia Khalifa has announced her divorce from her Swedish husband, Robert Sandberg, after 2 years of marriage. She and Robert got engaged in 2019. Mia took to her Instagram account and announced that she has called off the impending reception and said that for almost a year, they had been trying to make their married life work, but they failed to overcome the differences. She wrote, "We can confidently say that we gave everything to make our marriage work. But after almost a year of therapy and efforts, we walked away knowing that we have a friend in the other and that we really tried." She added, "We will always love and respect each other because we know that it was not an isolated event that caused our breakup, but rather the accumulation of fundamental, irresolvable differences that no one can blame on the other for. We are closing this chapter with no regrets and both starting our own separately but connected through incredible family, friends and love for our dogs. This has been long overdue, but we are glad we took our time and gave it all. We can walk away saying that we tried our absolute hardest." Earlier, she had penned a heartfelt note on the occasion of their anniversary. "Happy anniversary, thank you for every brave step you've taken for us in America, and for the coffee you wake me up with without fail in the mornings, and for the belly laughs and full bellies of amazing meals and a million other little things I get as a bonus of being married to a man like you. Maybe one day we'll have wedding photos to post on June 11th. I love you." The couple planned to have a wedding ceremony in June 2020, but it was called off due to COVID-19 pandemic. However, the couple exchanged wedding vows with each other at their house the same month. Both Mia and Robert were set to give a grand reception to their close friends and family post-pandemic. However, their post on separation has come as a shock for many.
Oh, I don't know about shock to many. To be real niggas know what time it is, man. We know what's happening. You know, ain't nobody wifing up a 304. That's just what it is. All that money, all that success, if that's what you can call it, and she can't even keep a man, right? Is it really worth it? I don't know. Anyway, check out this next clip.
Let's go through this step by step. How did a girl who was brought by her parents to the United States from Lebanon, your home country, schooled in the United States, clearly smart, went to university in Texas, read history, how did you get involved?
I struggled my entire childhood with weight, and I never felt attractive or worthy of male attention. And suddenly, my first year of college, I start losing all this weight from making small changes. And once I did that, I started garnering all of this attention from men, and I was never used to it. And I felt like unless I held on to it and kind of did what was asked of me or what was expected of me, it would go away. And after feeling what it was like, that validation and, you know, the compliments for the first time, I did not want that to go away.
Do you think there is some sort of post-traumatic stress that is in you from this experience?
Yes, and I think it kicks in mostly when I go out in public, because the stares I get, I feel like people can see through my clothes, and it brings me deep shame. It makes me feel like I lost all right to my privacy, which I did, because I'm one Google search away.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I think that this is just a sob story that rich folk let rich folk get on their platform and tell them an agenda that's just gonna benefit all of those inclusive. I just think it's a spin on some bullshit, man. I don't believe her and her phony story. I believe a lot of it is true, right? But I think it's exaggerated, over-exaggerated in certain departments in order to justify her illicit behavior, you know? But at the end of the day, this behavior, you know, it has effects, you know, and here they are.
We're sitting here, and obviously there is an event in your life that happened that I'm sure you're tired of talking about, and it has definitely affected your life. And everyone listening, you may or may not know about that event. We're not here to talk about the event. I almost want to start now, like after this big event, after this scene goes viral. Who was that girl the minute that goes viral, and like from then to now? Because last night you were saying you're the happiest you've been in your life. To have the most isolating feeling, like you're alone, you have people sending you death threats, you have your family at the time not supporting you.
Damn.
Where was your head at, and like how did you get here today? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people wouldn't have been able to get through that mentally, and your mental health. I'm wondering, like, where were you mentally post that video?
So this is basically about how her marriage pretty much winded down to a divorce. You know, the relationship couldn't sustain the history. You know, it's a tough history for a man to really deal with, you know. I think for women it's different, and obviously it's different for men, but a man doesn't want to see, you know, the woman that he prizes as his wife, you know, with a history all over the internet, because that doesn't go anywhere, you know. So we make decisions too quick. Anyway. Crazy.
Oh, I don't know where I was, because that is around the time that I started dissociating and just compartmentalizing everything and pretending like things never happened, to the point where I didn't even talk about for the first 3 years after. I just went quiet, never spoke about it. Anytime I would do an interview,
Yeah, because they were serious.
They were not allowed to ask me about. I refused to even acknowledge that I did it.
Now, this is what you call cognitive dissonance at its finest. And I think that's really what the modern woman suffers from in general. Because she just did all of that, and she's gonna sit there and act like shit never happened, right? Like she didn't get those cheeks busted, you know? But that's what it is, you know. I think it's a traumatic situation, you know. But when you get in money, it's easy to just, you know, disassociate yourself with the reality, right? Because you can just kind of change your reality. But that's one thing. Reality will always come back to haunt you and to bite you in the butt. So, guys, thanks for sticking around. Please leave a like. Please do leave a comment. Let me know what you think and what you'd like to see. And I could definitely do it with a subscription. So thank you, and tune in until next time, guys.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping. But there has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men, they are cheap and easy.
A few moments later.
Oh,